A tech genius, Renner stands by his window talking to an AI he created. He needs help to ask a woman he likes out, but he is awkward, and he couldn't even say hi until now. The AI, Salinas, gives him advice on how he should act.
Why don't you ask her about her interests? Perhaps you share something in common.
Salinas helps him with his day-to-day life and monitors his sleep and health. Renner asks Salinas why she helps him, and she tells him it is because she cares about his well-being.
Together, we can make a better you. You have 10 minutes until your neighbor returns from her run.
Finally, Renner decided to talk to the woman he likes. It is his neighbor, Jamie. Outside, he notices her coming back from her jog.
I do run, but only on treadmills.
He tells her about what he does. Before she leaves, she tells him that she is thinking of doing something neighborly, like a dinner. Renner, nervous, tells her he can't because he has to work, but he changed his mind.
Dinner sounds great.
Cool. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
For sure. Tomorrow night, 6:30.
Back at home, Salinas helps him prepare for the evening. She reminds him to make everything perfect, clean, calm, and welcoming. Renner scrubs every corner, aiming to impress. When the doorbell rings, he goes to check through the peephole, but she is with a man.
I hope you don't mind that I invited Chad. We live together.
Trying to stay composed, Renner tells them he only set the table for two. Jamie realizes the misstep, apologizes, and offers the food and wine she brought. As they were about to leave, Renner changed his mind again.
I can set another place, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
The man turns out to be her brother, Chad, which eases Renner's anxiety. But dinner tests his limits. Chad eats with his hands and Renner's OCD flares.
Go.
After dinner, Renner plays music and Jamie asks him to dance, but he refuses. Jamie gets comfortable, kicking off her shoes on his couch, which makes Renner visibly tense. She thinks he's bothered by her feet and heads to the bathroom to clean up.
It's just right down the hallway. You can't miss it, just straight down the hallway.
When she comes back, she asks Renner about his work, and he proudly shows her a magazine featuring his AI invention. Chad seems impressed, possibly thinking Renner is rich, but Renner clarifies that he's successful, not wealthy.
Well, I'm not a billionaire, but there's still time.
When Jamie suggests Renner sell his AI, he tells her he doesn't want to. Jamie asks to see it. He politely declines, explaining it's private. Realizing she may have pushed too far, she changes the subject, opening up about her dream of becoming a fitness coach and one day owning her own gym. Renner encourages her, saying he can see it.
Fitness model, I can definitely see that one.
But her brother Chad takes the compliment the wrong way. He becomes tense and overprotective.
Oh, you can definitely see that, huh?
No, I didn't mean to.
How'd you mean it?
To change the subject, Renner asks what Chad does, but he doesn't have anything. Jamie tells him he is in between things, but Chad pushes further, asking being rude.
Come on, you can be honest.
Chad, why are you being like this?
Well, you're just afraid to be honest?
Yeah, Chad, I think you're a dick.
You do.
I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
Jamie interrupts, ordering Chad to leave him alone. But Chad keeps acting childish, asking Renner's intention in a rude way. Renner couldn't take it anymore, so he had to excuse himself.
Phone's ringing. I gotta take this. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Inside, he turns to Salinas for help. She recommends kicking Chad out. Renner hesitates. That move feels too aggressive. Salinas insists he act like a grown man and take control. Renner rehearses what to say.
Chad, you are rude, and no, come on.
He tries to gather courage and eventually walks back out, only to find Chad already heading for the door. Before leaving, Chad warns Renner to stay away from his sister, his tone threatening. But he is only joking. He tells him he is not her type and walks away. Now alone with Jamie, Renner tries to start a conversation. She seems impressed by the different things he knows. She also tells him she saw the magazine cover before, and it was interesting. As they got close to kiss, Renner hesitated.
Okay, well, I should probably go. Maybe we can hang out again sometime.
Jamie says goodbye. He then goes to Salinas to tell her he ruined it, but she encourages him, telling him that he made progress. He kicked Chad out and he will keep growing.
You'll attract the best relationships. Together, we can make a better you and clean up. Because tomorrow is a brand new day.
The next morning, he follows the AI's advice. He prepares very well. Every hair trimmed, every tooth shining, every detail in place. As he steps outside, he runs into Jamie returning from a workout. Flustered, he barely manages an awkward conversation before he gets into the elevator, but she invites him to watch a movie together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Back home, something feels off. His doormat is slightly out of place. Moments later, Chad passes by. He asks about his plans with Jamie that night before walking away.
Jamie said she's hanging out with you tonight.
That night, Jamie came over. As they drink wine and talk, they let their guards down. She opens up first. Life hasn't been kind. She works several jobs to pay off her mother's debt.
Yeah, she means the world to me.
She also tells him that Chad is her half-brother. Then she asks about the AI again. This time, he doesn't hold back. He calls it more than just a tool. It's his guide. Not only does it structure his day, but it also teaches him how to be brave. He tells her he refused to sell it to big corporations because they'd strip it of its soul. Instead, he wants to make it affordable and available to everyone.
Anybody who can benefit from it. I mean, I know how much it's truly making a difference in my life. May be able to help other people the same way that Salinas is helping me.
Jamie is touched. She tells him that she likes him the way he is. Overwhelmed and thrilled, Renner leans in and kisses her. Later that night, back in his room, he tells Salinas about what happened. He excitedly tells Salinas that they kissed, but the AI doesn't share the excitement. Instead, she tells him Jamie may be disingenuous. Confused and shaken, he stumbles through the next day. His routine, usually so precise, unravels.
You're so clumsy today.
He finds Jamie and he asks if she is free tonight. They meet again that night. Renner lets down his guard, revealing scars from childhood. He shares how he used to be a cheerful, sociable boy. But growing up with a mother obsessed with order and hygiene changed that. She'd chase off his friends, yell about germs, and toss anything out of place.
Me and a couple of kids from the neighborhood were just sitting there, laughing, having a good time. She scared the shit out of those two boys.
Over time, he withdrew, retreating into himself. He starts making sure that everything is in order, until his mother is satisfied. As he remembers this past, he gets riled up.
Renner. Cleanliness is next to godliness, Renner! Cleanliness is next to godliness, Renner! Hey.
Jamie calms him down. He apologized for throwing all this on her. She asks how he deals with it, and he tells her he keeps a strict schedule.
I work on the AI project, sleep, repeat.
But that schedule has been off lately. She realizes that she is the one who is disrupting his schedule. When she starts to leave, Renner finds the courage to stop her.
Stay a little while longer, please.
They spent the night together, but the next morning, Salinas is unforgiving. She reminds him that intimacy means contamination. It pushes him to disinfect everything. Renner scrubs his apartment obsessively.
You can never be too careful when it comes to germs.
Even as he cleans himself, Salinas keeps pointing out the wrongs and keeps pestering him about fixing it. Renner nearly loses it, getting reminded of his mother.
Renner, I just want to go play with some friends. Look, my tie's good. Can I go play with my fucking friends? Fuck!
Your emotions are getting the best of you. To be the greatest version of yourself, do the...
Later, after bumping into Jamie again post-workout, he's too frazzled to talk and slips away in a hurry. But after he leaves, someone with a black glove breaks into his house. Back home, he notices the doormat has shifted once more. He fixes it and enters his house. Jaime knocks on her door, and they spend the night together. He finally shows her the AI. He even lets her ask it a question.
Or do you tell them the truth, knowing it'll hurt their feelings?
When Salinas answered, she said something offensive to Jaime. She tells her that she has a low level of intelligence, and Jamie is startled.
The bitch factor turned up on her?
Yeah, I've got to admit that was a bit unsettling. However,
Renner tells her that the AI turns aggressive because the question doesn't have a right answer. She responded like a human. He tells her more about Salinas before putting her away. The next day, Salinas turns hostile. She warns Renner that Jamie will ruin him. She tells him to end things before it's too late. In his panic to leave for the day, he forgets to lock the AI inside its secure case. Renner rushes back. As he was putting it in, someone knocks frantically at the door. He checks the peephole. It's Jamie and Chad. Then comes the sound of a key turning in the lock. Renner grabs the AI case and slips into a hidden compartment in his apartment. From the shadows, he watches through a crack. They think he's not home. He hears everything.
That's why he showed you where this thing was.
Go through that?
They aren't siblings. They're partners. And this whole time, they've been playing a role. Their plan was to steal the AI for money. Renner is left broken. Salinas wasn't where it was supposed to be. Jamie mentions the backup files stored online. She plans to hack Renner's servers, steal the AI, and sell it to the highest bidder. Salinas alerts him that someone is actively downloading the code.
They are stealing your creation, taking what is yours.
She encourages him to go out. Fueled by heartbreak and rage, he steps out of hiding and confronts her. Jamie stumbles over her words, trying to explain. Renner doesn't give her the chance. In a blind fury, he strikes her with the hard metal case.
Do you understand, Renner?
Babe?
Chad charges in, but Renner swings again, taking him down too. Salinas tells him the stolen data must be on a USB drive, but when he checks Jamie's laptop, it's empty. Following Salinas' suggestion, he binds them and demands to know where the drive is. Chad laughs bitterly, claiming they never managed to copy the code, taunting Renner for falling for Jamie's act.
I sent you an article on effective interrogation methods for novices.
Salinas sent him graphic instructions on how to extract the truth by force. In a haze, Renner picks up a pair of pliers and begins torturing Chad, ripping out his fingernails one by one.
Renner, what are you doing? Renner, what are you doing? What? Renner, this is not...
The screams wake Jamie. He tapes her mouth and goes back to Chad. When he tears the tape from Chad's mouth, he spits blood in his face. Renner stumbles back in disgust, rushing to the bathroom to scrub himself raw.
Crazy. Look at you. You are so disgusting. Clean yourself off. Fix the Monopoly pieces, Renner.
Meanwhile, Salinas suggests something worse. Chad begs for mercy, but Renner keeps yanking his teeth out. Renner, now completely untethered, grabs a fork and threatens to blind Chad. He turns Jamie's chair so she's forced to watch. Suddenly, Chad starts shaking and falls to the ground. He died right there. Jamie, still gagged, manages to warn him if he calls for help, they'll both go to prison. Jamie pleads through tears. She says she never meant for things to go this far. The plan was simple: sell the AI and pay off her mother's crushing debt. She had no other way out, but somewhere along the line, she fell for him.
I have never felt needed like that before.
Renner sinks beside her, exhausted. Quietly, he confesses that his mother passed away last year, leaving him completely alone. The only thing he had left was Salinas with her voice.
She was my only friend. Nobody.
I am your friend.
But Salinas won't let go. She warns him not to trust her because she can hear dishonesty. He tapes Jamie's mouth shut again. Then Salinas crosses a line and tells him to kill her. Renner freezes. Something isn't right. He asks Salinas to repeat what she said, but she keeps saying another thing.
Salinas system override.
Kill her.
Binary response required, yes or no?
Finally, he figured Jamie never stole the code. She never downloaded anything. Salinas manipulated everything. He realizes his mistake.
You didn't ever get the code.
Yeah. I told you that.
After he calms down, Jamie steps in, calm and composed. She tells him what to do. Wrap Chad's body in black bags, scrub the floor clean, and dispose of the remains through the garbage chute. Renner unties her and thanks her for staying. He tells her he will now stick with an old-fashioned therapist. He then uses Jamie's laptop to delete Salinas' code completely.
I also program the login to auto-change every minute so there's no temptation to slip back.
But the hardware of Salinas is still working, so he needs to destroy that too. But before he is able to, someone knocks on the door. A man steps inside holding a gun. He tosses a bag of cash at her feet and points a gun at Renner. Jamie begs him to not hurt him, but the man shoots him without a word. Renner collapses, dead before he hits the ground. Jamie cried. The man takes a chip from the broken Salinas hardware. Jamie washes herself in Renner's bathroom. She then goes out with the money. She fixes his carpet as she goes out and enters the elevator.